Hi guys, welcome to the first of a series of films about a massive pickup that I got for my new comic store. I was approached by a friend who said there's this guy, he wants to offload his collection. It's really, really big, and he's moving from a house to an apartment. He needs to clear out the space. It's packed with Silver Age, Golden Age, Bronze Age, a lot of books, a lot of trades and hardcovers. And I said, yeah, what the heck? I'm opening up a comic store. Let's go and take a look. And I went up there, and it was just enormous. It was bigger than I've ever seen a collection of comics, and it was mostly American comics. And here in Norway, that's not an everyday occurrence. We talked back and forth, and we settled on an amount. And suddenly it was time to go and pick up the collection. So what you're about to see is a video we made of that pickup. It was so many comics that we had to come up with 2 trucks. And as you will see, the weather gods were not on our side either. The day we left, there was about 40 centimeters of snow forecast. So we knew we were going to be in for a bit of a bumpy ride. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the show. I will follow up this video with several other videos of what I found in this collection. Some of it is actually in the shelves behind me. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this. So the first order of business is to meet up with David. We'll divide ourselves into the 2 trucks, and then we'll head on up to the collection. As we approach our destination, the thought occurs to me. This is such an extraordinary find on a farm in the middle of Norway. Before we start packing, let's take a closer look at what we have in this collection. So here there are some Norwegian comics and some box editions, some more Norwegian comics here, a few trade paperbacks from the States as well. This stack is mostly Norwegian. A few originals that follow the collection as well, original pages from this collector's interests. A lot of the Phantom was huge in Norway, so this collector also had a lot of Phantom. So as we walk into the inner sanctuary, we find some Superman laying around, but this is where it all starts. Tons of hardcover and trade paperbacks, just cases upon cases upon cases of single issues. This is an entire living room covered with boxes and comics, and it just sort of takes your breath away. On closer inspection, there's tons of DC comics here. Everything from Superman number 13 and up, a lot of Batman stuff, and Hulk. This collector was a huge Hulk fan, and Hulk 181 is here. Amazing Spider-Man, DC horror, a lot of pre-code horror as well. Fantastic Four, a close to complete run actually. Also, the Hulk run is pretty close to a complete run from number 2 and up. including all of the appearances he's had in other issues. There's, as you can see, Batman, there's fun comics, adventure comics, Amazing Spider-Man, Tales to Astonish, Wonder Woman, there's just everything. In addition, there's quite a few statues and action figures here that I can't wait to open up and take a closer look at. So we've finally packed everything. It took about 40 short boxes, 100 moving boxes, as you can see here. They're about 1.5 short box. We also spent about 40 banana crates, which covers about 2.5 short box. We spent about 4 hours packing everything, and after some lunch to regain some strength and energy, we'll start carrying everything into the trucks and start on our journey back home. So I'm a huge fan of Jean Grey's Phoenix, and would you believe there was actually a restaurant in this tiny village called Phoenix, which is Norwegian for Phoenix. Naturally, this is where we had lunch. As you'll see, we were able to fill up pretty much everything in these 2 trucks, and we're just about ready to head on home. So as I mentioned, the forecast was 40 centimeters of snow. Now we didn't get that, but it was piling down, as you can see. And getting these heavy trucks up a steep slope, slippery as anything, well, that just wasn't going to happen, was it? So here we are, waiting for rescue. You can see it flashing orange in the background there. Being on a farm, naturally, they had a tractor and they have to pull us up. Problem, solution. So just after 5:30 p.m, the rescue operation is a success and we're ready to head on home. So it's 9 p.m. We've driven the 2.5 hours back. We carried everything into the store and this day is coming to a close. There are just so many comics here. This is going to take a while, but this is when the fun begins. Flipping through everything here, looking at what is inside this collection is what it's all about. So the heavy lifting has been done, but the large amount of work that remains is going to be a blast. So come check us out once we open up.